Thank you, Mr. President. I rise in opposition to these bills. We all know the intent behind these bills. You want to give agencies the ability to deny families the right to adopt because of their sexual orientation, or for any other moral reason. Divorce, single parents, being of different religions. We are never going to attract young people, young talent to this state if we keep doing ridiculous legislation like this. Young people don't want to live in a state where their friends and neighbors are discriminated against or themselves. While you work today to ensure there'll be less loving parents in Michigan who are allowed to provide a future for the thousands of foster children, you also knowingly open the door to legally provide for discrimination and the erosion of civil rights of the many of our citizens. Similar laws are being proposed across the United States in a desperate bid to push back against the eventual legalization of same-sex marriage and all the civil rights that will deservedly come with that. With the passage of this bill, you are once again on the wrong side of history. I could go on and on about why this legislation is bad, but today I want to rise to speak to my colleagues not just as a senator, but also as a father who has adopted a child. I am Catholic, I am divorced, and I am the proud father of my adopted son, Nathan. Imagine if the church got to decide whether I was suitable enough to adopt my son. I can't imagine a life without Nathan as my son. He made my forever home. We are all sinners, every one of us. For some reason, the church wants to pick and choose which sins are worthy and unworthy to raise a child. As a parent of 4 children, I can tell you, children need a lot of things. It's not easy to raise a child. But what a child needs most is love. They need a family. And no state and no church gets to define what a family is. A small passage to keep in mind as you cast your vote. Matthew 22, verse 36 through 40. Teacher, what is the greatest commandment in law? Jesus replied, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like this. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these 2 commandments. Let's stop attacking our neighbors. I ask that my remarks be printed in the journal, and I ask that they be used as my no vote explanation. Thank you.